Hello everyone, myself Muhammad Fahim Hassan and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are diving into middleware in Next.js 15 using the app router. By the end of this video, you will understand how middleware works, how to create them and how to use them for different tasks like authentication, redirect the user and more. So let's get started. So first, let's just understand with a diagram that what is middleware. Basically, middleware acts like a gatekeeper between a request and your application. So for instance, this is the API request or maybe user trying to access a page in your Next.js application. So first of all, this request will reach to a middleware. Here we will write some condition, some logic, and according to that logic, maybe we can implement logic either user is an admin or not. For instance, if user is not an admin and he is trying to accessing our dashboard page, so what we can do, we can write this logic in middleware and redirect the user to maybe home page or 404 error page. Similarly, for instance, if user is come, we can authenticate either user have logged in or not. So if user is not logged in, we can deny the access to our file, or if user authenticates successfully, we can grant the access to our user. So this is how middleware works. Just suppose middleware is a gatekeeper who check the identity of each person who is coming in the office, and whatever instruction we provide to our gatekeeper, he follows and then he lets the user to come in the office. So now let's move toward practical, so we can understand how we can actually build practically middlewares in Next.js. You can see here I have created a Next.js project and open this in Visual Studio Code. I already told you I am using app router. So in the latest versions of Next.js, like I am using Next.js 15. So I'm using app router. So first of all, inside your source folder, you will create a new file with the name middleware.ts or js. I am using TypeScript. That's why I have typed here ts. If you are using JavaScript, you can create this file with .ts extension. Next, I am going to tell you what type of middleware where we are going to create. For instance, a user comes to our website and he tries to access the about page. And suppose there was a report about our about page and our team is fixing this. So we will have a middleware here which will redirect the user to a message page which can says to user that our team is fixing the about page and you can visit this page after 2 days. Okay, so this page will display a message and process will be end. So user will not be able to access the about page. Okay, so let's do practical. So first of all, I will type here export function and the name of the function should be middleware. It will accept a parameter of request and the type of this parameter would be of next request. Make sure to import next request, but in my case my Visual Studio Code automatically do this. Next, inside this I am going to type return and next response. Also make sure to import next response from next server. Dot, I will use the redirect function and here I will type new URL. This code is for redirecting the user. Okay, URL, and the first parameter would be like message, and here I will type request.url. So basically this line is a code to redirect the user to message page. Now let me create the message page. So inside the app folder, I will right click and create a new folder with the name of message. Here we can create a new file with the name of page.tsx. I will create a basic component which will say our team is fixing about page. You can visit this page after 2 days, and let me do some styling and that's it. Now currently you can see we have only write our middleware, but we do not have instruct that only redirect the user if user is trying to access the about page. Okay, if we will run our application without doing anything, maybe it can create a infinite loop. For this purpose we use path matching. So you can use path matching to run middleware only on specific paths. So you can use config.matcher. practically you will simply type here export const config is equal to, and here you will type matcher, and then here you will define that you only want to run this middleware on about section. So I will type forward slash about, and then again forward slash colon path and star. So what does it means? I want to run this on about page, and maybe if after about user type anything, for instance if user is trying to access about demo for instance, so still this middleware will be executed. Okay, so now it's time to see the demo. Let me run the application. I will type npm run dev. Here you can see our application is running, and this is another output of my home page. Now for instance user try to access the about page. If I press enter, you can see that our team is fixing about page, you can visit this page after 2 days. So similarly, for instance after message user try to type data. Okay friends, you can see I have updated my matcher like this. Basically here you need to be very curious or be very careful about this is a regular expression basically. So if you will do any mistake here, maybe you will see an error in your server. So I just do this specific change, and now for instance if I try to access about and data, now still you can see our system is redirecting us to the message page. And that's the middleware in Next.js 15. So you have learned how we can, what are middlewares, how we can implement a middleware in our Next.js to redirect a user. So similarly you can perform conditions, either user is authenticated or not, and redirect him. And you can also learn more on the internet that how we can utilize these middlewares for different purposes. So I hope that this video will be helpful for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and finally thanks for watching.